Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge save with Siena. We haven't done one of these in a while. And we are going to be looking at Europa Conference League first and foremost because we have a Bulgarian opponent in Lokomotiv Plovdiv. So I'm going to say this here now. We should win this. If we don't win this, then something has gone very, very wrong. Especially when you realize that our opponents don't have great players. I mean, look, I'm just going to say this here now. This guy would be our fifth choice in midfield. This guy would not be, would even be worse. I mean, the fact that they're the only two people we can look at tells me a lot. But yeah, this is also a good person that isn't great. He's not terrible, but he's not amazing compared to our players. And yeah, we should be beating this team comfortably. If we don't beat them, then something's gone very, very wrong, even if they are in the top flight of Bulgarian football. But also, I want to talk about the league as well briefly because, well, we are expected to be 18th again. It's a problem with the team. We always seem to be struggling. Also, I just realized that Sal is now the manager of Juventus, having managed a lot of teams actually. Managed Juve Stabia, Stuttgart, Aston Villa, Spal, Rangers, Porto, and now Juventus. I don't know how he's gone from Spal to Rangers then to Porto, but okay, that's fine. Also, Frank Lampard's in the Serie A. He's the manager of AC Milan, so yeah, this could be interesting, couldn't it? But either way, we are expected to finish in 18th place again. Our team is still young. It is pretty much one of the youngest in the league, if not the youngest. Actually, 23 now, so it's not. What if it's actually the youngest? Let's check that very quickly. It's not the youngest because Brescia have also got 23 in their age as well, average age. Also, I want to put those players that have left us and staff members that have come in and left us as well. As also, Jack Oliver and Merpali are both legends at the club now. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Remember Palomara? Yeah, I remember him too. I've sold him to Perugia and he's probably going to have a happier life there. I hope he has a happier life there because I feel bad if I actually sold him and he's terrible. Didn't really do much justice for his career, did I? So, yeah, I feel kind of bad for it. We also got rid of Andrea Di Tomaso, who is now a Vicenza player, so 24 years of age. Hopefully he has a good time there. We got a Sevilla Vela, who is yet to get a new team, but he is linked with Monza and Juve Stabia, so he might get some places there. Girona Natale also let go, wasn't very good. He's won by Juve Stabia, Taranto, Renate, and Farabi Salau, so yeah, could be good for his point of view. And the last person let go of was Nicolas Finetti, never good enough, so makes sense, doesn't it? So we lost Kisoka to Paris Saint-Germain because they came in and he said yes. A French physio into a French team. Makes sense, doesn't it really? We did lose Timon Isalink to Schalke. Now, this guy's really good, and I feel really annoyed that we lost him as director of football, but he left us for them, and good for him, I suppose. He's reunited with Musu. We also lost Adam Bruce to Leeds United, an Englishman going to England. I guess it makes sense. We also got rid of Manuel Torello as the head of sports scientists, which you'll see why in a bit after 22 years with being with us. So he's been with us for a very long time, pretty much since the very beginning of my reign. It's been a long time, isn't it? So we've got Christian Sigurdsson, a model citizen, as an under-18s coach. He's not amazing, but he's got a National B license. I think I can get him to be a very good coach indeed. But at the age of 24, he's got a lot of room to grow and has got a lot of potential. We've got Robert Johnson, who is a model citizen with a National A license, under 18s coach. Again, very good. He's already looks really good for his age. And for the National A license, he looks very good. He was in non-league football in England and we picked him up. So I think it makes sense. We also got Thibaut van der Berg as a coach. He looks decent. He's National A license as well. Very professional. Knows Chinese. Has knowledge of China because he played in China for a while. So yeah, he played there for 11 years. Would you believe it? We got Ben Hughes as a physio, replacing our former physio. So we took him from Northampton. I feel sorry for Northampton. I really do. We also brought in Sergei Semenov as a director of football. He's a Belarusian man. He's a Belarusian, staff member. He is also really good. Resilient personality. He's got 2.5 stars reputation. He looks pretty good, doesn't he, for a director of football? We also brought in Jose Juan Comte as a performance analyst at the age of 24. He looks ridiculous, doesn't he not? Also, we got a new head of sports science, Pablo Blanco. He's the reason why we got rid of our former head of sports science. he was at Bilbao for 22 years. So yeah, it was free and I could take advantage of that. We also brought in Daniel Andre as a under 18s goalkeeper coach. I know what you're thinking, he looks terrible, but he's got no coaching badges and he's a perfectionist. I'm looking at getting good personality for the youth team so they can get better in that regards. I hope that works. If it doesn't work, then I've made a mistake. But Daniel Andre, Frenchman, under 18s goalkeeping coach with no coaching badges. Hopefully that will help him and us in the very near future. So we are in the Europa Conference League, about to take on our opponents for the first time. It'd be one of 2 games against them I hope we have against them. So I think we should do well. They want us to play Basante and die in this game. Calandra's not been great, looking at this, think about it, and maybe he should be dropped. Also, Novello is not a happy bunny with Vertina in front of him, so maybe we need to look at this and say, get rid of him? Who knows? Either way, let's see what we can do in this game. Di Luigi is on the bench normally, but he's not on the bench today. He's still only 15. I will probably give him some first team football this year. And that, well, not me trying to show off anything, it's me just pretty much saying, yeah, I kind of need him to play in the first team because he is probably going to be as good as Isaac Ashan in the inverted wingback role. So, yay for that, honestly. Either way, let's see how he gets on, shall we? We can have a throw, and whenever we have a throw, it's a good sign normally. But Mangoni on the ball. I have not seen this team in a couple of weeks, so this is going to be almost feel a bit weird for me. But Novella on the ball. Novello still going. Could pass it, plays it back, and a bot's there now. Calandra could do something here. A bot, Ishan, Mangoni. This feels like I'm back to my old team again. Ishan, Novello, Canando, Novello. Oh, what ball to Pele. He scores. The legend has done it again. It's his first of the season, his 5th in cup competitions, and he's his 68th goal for the club. He's now equal with Rossoni in goals for Siena, and it's taken us just 5 minutes to get an opening goal. And this has really well worked, wasn't it? Really well worked. We could be about to destroy this Bulgarian team. We really could be. We have a throw, and it literally started the first goal, didn't it? So Mangoni, Polino on the ball, finds it back to Vitoriti, sorry. Margiot, who's already booked. How did you get booked already? Hello? How did you get booked already? I know I'm playing as attacking, but even so, here's John Abot. Finds Ishan, Margiotta, Ishan, Obot, goal. It's very simple, isn't it? That's his 8th cup goal, his 59th goal of his career for the club, and it's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. I think we can safely say, unless something dramatic happens in the second leg, we don't need to play the second leg. If we have a 5-goal lead, I think we should be good. Really should be good if we continue this kind of form. Napale with the corner, finds Novello, finds Mapale, cuts inside, and he's got a penalty. That is stupid. How easily we're making goals potentially. Calandra with chance to get his first non-league goal for the club, believe it or not. So if he can score it, he'll get it. He has. It's 3-0 inside 15 minutes. I am just going to say here now, if we get a big enough lead, I will just not play the second game live. I'll just do it on my own behind the scenes. And we'll just... Actually, I'll probably still do it anyway, just so I can get the cup draw. But there you go. Okay, now Pele's got an injury, so this is not good. We are going to make that change in a bit, but Ishan finds Vitoriti. He's going to find Polino. Vitoriti again. The fact that every team this side is homegrown is telling me is quite nice to see. Polino's got a bot, and John Bot is just going. Lost out, and nobody capitalized on that actually, so that's annoying. Here's Margiotta, and he's fine John Bot, who's got a goal today. Will want the second goal potentially. Finds Calandra, who could go for second. Fiatina, Novello, no. Mapelli's gone for goal, and he's scored a second. I should be taking him off, really. But he's just scored again, even with injury. How bad is this injury? I've got to check this now. Oh, he should be coming off. It's a foot injury too. So let's take him off now and bring Carboni on and deal with that. 4-0 at half time. We should be winning this. I'm just looking at the Man United game. They're not winning. They're not winning against their opponents, so that's a bit surprising. He's Sean with a throw, finds Mangoni, who is cutting inside, goes for goal. He's made it 5, and at this point, probably not going to show the second leg. We're 5-0 up already, and we can rotate as well if we really want to. So we're in a good position to do what we want, how we want, and it's wonderful. It really is. 5-0 inside 57 minutes. Didn't think this easy, but there you go. But here's Tortelli, who I brought on for Viatina, who hasn't scored for a while. Mangoni on the ball now. Can play the cross. Has done. Finds Carboni. He's scored now. And that would have been a hat-trick for Mangoni from Mapelli if he had not been injured. I feel kind of bad now, but there you go. Either way, a goal for Carboni. It's his 11th goal for the club, actually. So he's actually doing quite well for himself. Very well for himself. He's now in good company in that regards. 6-0. We're fine. We could be making 7. So we haven't had a bigger... I don't think we've ever had a win bigger than 6-0 in this save. Here's Margiotta, Novello. Margiotta, Basanti, Tortelli, Basanti, Novello. It's 7. And we are good. We're very good, actually. 2 goals in 4 minutes. 7-0. And here we was thinking this would be a difficult game. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to show the second leg after this. Because, you know, might be a bit silly to show what is already a foregone conclusion, right? Wouldn't you agree? This could still be 8. Here's Calandra, Basanti, Margiotta, Calandra, out wide to Carboni. And we really can just rotate for the next game, couldn't we? There's a chance, and Basanti's now made it 8. Fabrizio Basanti's made it 8. Oh my god. Well, I think this is over. If it wasn't already over as a contest, it's definitely over as a contest now. 8-0 in the game. We're just taking them... We're just tearing it to pieces. We really are. Very good game for us. We've been so good. We had 18 shots. We have an XG of 4.45 and only 7 shots off target. 5 of them were blocked. 18 shots on target. That was just an incredible performance, and we deserve more than 8 goals. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but there you go. Well, that was the best win we've ever had. And Pele, ooh, that for 3-2. He's out for 3 weeks. Okay, that's a little annoying. But how is Novello the player of the match, by the way? He just got a goal. He didn't get an assist or anything. There you go. Apparently, an 8-0 drumming, you can still get 1 goal and be the player of the match. Remarkable. Yeah, that was our biggest ever win. That says it all, doesn't it? Really does. Oh, okay. That's actually annoying that I've just lost a young player to Inter Milan of all teams. So Christian Tafaneri has left us. Has been poached by Inter Milan. Apparently, he looks like he's got potential. I don't know how accurate that is, but 9 times out of 10... These days, when I have a player poached, they tend to be pretty good. So that's a little annoying that we lost a striker to Inter Milan. Hopefully, he doesn't end up being as good as he looks. Because it's not often I see actual gold stars in actual poachers. So there you go. A young player's been poached. That's annoying. Oh, one more thing. Before I forget about this. Fidel Hernandez now joined Real Madrid for 88 million. And is now starting La Liga for them. Which is actually pretty cool. So why he has been played as a winger, I do not know. But okay. Also, one more thing. He's won the World Cup. Himself and Carlo Moose were the only 2 players to have left us, and they both won the World Cup for Italy as their only senior trophies right now. It's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, they're also pretty good now, and Carlo Moose, who makes any of our strikers look kind of pathetic, really, we look at it this way. 32 goals and 64 appearances. He's already 6 away from what he did for us in a lot less time. So there you go. And the fact that both players have won the World Cup as their only senior trophy is kind of ridiculous. But there you go. I love that because it means that we can claim that we've produced players that won the World Cup. But yeah, now we've got that under our belt. We should be looking good and good. We're the only team not to have played along with Australia today. Roma have beaten Parma. We're going to hope to win our first game of the season by beating Australia, who are normally a pretty good team. And was actually our former affiliates. So that's fun. They were going for a 4-3-3 formation though, so this could be very interesting and could be very dangerous for us. Carboni starts because of injuries to Mapele, and for the most part, we're going to just use the same team, I think, give or take. They want me to put Alberti in. Actually, that isn't a bad shout. I'll probably not do that though, just because I want him on the pitch and I think he'll be good. We rotate for the game in the Bulgarian team, but yeah. We're going to keep the same side, though, for the most part, and go from here. Even if they want me to change a lot of players around. Right. They do not like my team, apparently, so there you go. Either way, let's see if we do in our first game of the league campaign. We got a throw. Rossi would take it. It's a bit of a questionable one as DiBiase gets the ball away. But Rossi gets it back. He's Calandra now. Rossi. Well, I took a Boney who's been booked. Let's change that already. Oh, he can't be taken off that as they make the ball theirs again anyway. So Ruiz on the ball and he's come inside. He's going to score, isn't he? No, that's a bad miss. Ow, that's a bad miss. As we get the ball away quickly and there we go. So we've already got players that are tired after 33 minutes, which is a little annoying. Maybe I should have retired a little bit, but it's Sean. Finds Mangoni. Play it out wide. Or lose the ball like an idiot. What is he doing? Okay, this is not going well. I know it's a completely different team. As that is not a foul. That is not, he's got the ball, surely. If that is a penalty, I will be annoyed. I'll be really annoyed if that's given a penalty, honestly. It's been given. Why? Didn't he get the ball? That is a stupid tackle. That's a stupid foul. I knew this referees are not great in this save, but even so, bloody hell, we're behind inside 5 minutes. I think we're going to struggle a little bit, and that's going to be a frustrating thing to acknowledge, but yeah, 1-0 down inside 35 minutes. Not a great game for us so far. Really isn't. We have a highlight immediately, and we are going to try and do something. I don't think we're going to do as well as we did last year. Maybe we're going to have a year of struggle again for the first one in a long while, but Carboni on the ball. Still going. Don't know how he's kept going, but Carboni on the ball. Plays it across. It's Mangoni. It's Sean. Mangoni. It's Sean. Calandra. Viatina. Margiotta. Viatina. Margiotta. Could go for goal. Didn't clear the way as well as Carboni. Plays across. Margiotto's had his shot blocked. And now it's Sean on the ball. Plays across to Calandra. It's Sean. Plays across. Carboni. Novello. Good save. Should have scored though. Should have scored. The fact we've got the XG, we had the better XG. The fact we've actually only gone behind because of a penalty is disastrous as far as I'm concerned, but it tells you how annoying this is, really. Not happy performance though. They can do better. Come on. Show me why you deserve to be the team, yeah? They have a ball. And Junino finds DiBiase. Junino again. Rossetti. So we can definitely do better than what we've shown. It's just we're not showing it right now, which is very frustrating to say the least, as Ishan's on the ball, plays it across to Viatuiti. Rossi just boots it away like an idiot. Well, who's he trying to find? I don't understand what he's trying to do there, but we have, well, Ishan's on the ball now, so there you go. Viatuiti's found company. At least he had an idea. At least he knows what he's doing, for the most part. Novello, it's not going to get there first, and that was a bit heavy, the pass, wasn't it? And Lena just clears it away, but Viatina should get there, doesn't get there first. Okay, I was a bit disappointed with that. And, oh, this is bad. Castells thinks the keeper. 2-0, Swillo. Well, this is kind of a letdown, isn't it? Oh, it's 3-0. I'm literally tinkering something, and they've made it 3. I don't think I care anymore about this game. Oh, well. 3-0 down. This is going badly, isn't it? A free kick, and they've just literally scored from it. I think I might just not show this video. Oh, but oh, for goodness sake, really? Well, this is going from bad to worse, isn't it? So, yay. We've got a corner. Novella's going to take it. I've gone for balance, and we've played it out wide to Carboni, who is finding Bazzone, who's found the back of the net. Okay, we've got a goal. Hooray. We've actually got something to talk about and to celebrate. But even so, should have done better than it. We should not have waited so long before we did something productive, honestly. Yes, apparently it's a mistake as well from their point of view to not do interception, but it's still a bad performance from our point of view. It really is. I swear, if we get a second goal, I would look like an idiot for not going balanced sooner. But here's Rossi, Calandra. Finds Rossi, Dialiugi, Obot, Bazzoni. Still do something. Cuts it, plays across. Tortelli's been denied by Sec, and that is very disappointing. At least we're not in the relegation zone after this game, so that's nice. Margiotta plays it, free kick in, and Polino scores. It's 3-2. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't feel like celebrating that goal because I now realise I should have gone balanced to begin with. For goodness sake. Oh. Don't you hate when you realise that's the case? That you should have... We get an equaliser though. I want an equalizer now. We're actually getting this highlight. Give me an equalizer, please. Come on. Calandra, Carbone. Plays across. It's been dealt with, isn't it? We get the ball though. Rossi plays it forward. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, they're going to score on there. Castells. He's hit the bar. They should have scored. Okay, we can... There's still time. There's still time. If we get this third goal, it'd be an amazing comeback, which we should not have had to wait for so long for, but Carbone... Come on. Don't blow. We've got a chance. Throw it in. Oh. That wasn't what I was hoping for. Oh well. We lost 3-2. That's not great. That is not great at all. We lose 3-2 and Di Luigi made his debut from the bench, so probably should not have lost 3-2 here. Oh, he's out for 3 weeks as well. Just an ankle. Great. Another player out. Anyway, I'll be back for the Europa League draw. We'll be back for that. So for the game we didn't show live, we won by 3-1, but only after we went behind early on in the 22nd minute of the game with a really rotated team. Like 10 players were changed out for other players, and we got ourselves back on level terms after Isaac Ashan plays it off across to De Angelis, who scores his second goal of his career for the club. And then we make it 2-1, in the second half after Ayelu plays it across to find Ayafrete to make it 2-1, and we make it 3 before the end of the game. Ayelu again involved, this time not really assisting, but he finds Ayafrete, who finds a bot, who finds Basante to make it 3-1. We win 11-3 overall, and it was comfortable looking at this. And then you realise we actually changed up a lot of things about this team. Kawalawa gave a debut to Di Luigi. We played again. Poro played. Kalusi changed. So actually, a lot of players you probably recognise. Even Castelluzu you'd recognise because he actually played last year once upon a time. So there you go. Some players you've seen before. Some players you haven't seen before. There's actually a few things I want to talk about. One thing, we lost 2 affiliates. We lost NEC Nijmegen and CSKA Moscow as affiliates, but we gained an Australian affiliate in the form of Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, I'm going to hope at some point we can do a merchandise deal with this team, but at the end of the day, they're very good to have on board, and they will give us some Australians potentially to come through our youth intakes, which for me is very exciting. I just wish that we didn't lose a Dutch team, but everything else is fine, really. Really is. Also, they're still not going to talk about having the youth intake. Yeah, they're not even bothering with this still. I might actually get rid of that myself, to be honest with you, but there you go. So here we are now. The Europa Conference League draw is about to be made, and we're actually in the second seed, which is actually kind of nice to see. Oh, look at the first seed. So Manchester United, Lille, Bayer Leverkusen, Olympiacos, Schalke, Groningen, Karat, and PCA as well. So that's interesting. So let's get those over and done with first and foremost. So looking at this, I'd say I'd want Olympiacos, Karat, or one of the Dutch teams. We've got some teams like Red Star in this, the second group. So Dundee United with Kayat, that's interesting. Lille have Linfield. Shakhtar Donetsk have Braga. So thankfully we're not going to be in these groups. We get Olympiacos though. So one of the teams I was looking at potentially getting, and that's cool. So we've got a lot of teams we don't recognise. Aberdeen are in the third seed though. So that's actually going to be a difficult team, I think, to take on. And we're going to keep going until we see who is the third seed. And we get the Slovenian team, Slelji, I think. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize if I have. But last group, it's not even a difficult one, is it? Another Bulgarian team, Lokomotiv Sofia. So that's saying. And Trinsin, a team that I know can produce some really good players. There's also a Russian team in here, which is surprising. So we have got the Russian team, CKA Khabarovsk. I'm saying it wrong. I apologize, but I don't care that much about saying the pronunciations correctly. We've got a potentially kind group, though Russia is difficult for journeys, and Slovenia is not going to be nice either. In Greece, it's Olympiacos, so this may not be as kind as I was hoping it would be, actually, but either way, it could be a lot worse. That's all I'm going to say in the matter. So yeah, they're saying it's a straightforward group, so they think for the most part we should be getting through, so that's nice to see. And these games have been moved due to our matches, so it's good. It's really good. And hopefully, going forward, we'll be making the most of these games and the situations going forward, right? Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is end this here, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video. And that you will subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.